What a joke. Is there really anything else we can call it? You know, people are so confused nowadays. They take what the media says and they say, oh yeah, he's guilty. Yeah, throw him in jail. Without really thinking about the political climate that we're in. Tucker Carlson put out a tweet the other day, and I think it was probably one of the most perfect tweets he could have put out. Import the third world, become the third world. That's what we just saw. This won't stop Trump. He'll win the election if he's not killed first, but it does mark the end of the fairest justice system in the world. Anyone who defends this verdict is a danger to you and your family. That last sentence is pretty paramount. If you know someone who's like, oh, thank God, get rid of them. Don't talk to them. Don't be around them. And to be honest with you, a lot of people who voted for Joe Biden in 2020, they've switched.
But what I'm saying is that you witnessed a railroading prosecution in New York. Couple that with the fact that you have two men running for president. One had classified documents in his house when he was a vice president and when he was a United States senator. The Department of Justice has come out and said that we're not going to prosecute because we frankly think he's an elderly gentleman who shouldn't go before prosecution. That's what the Her report says. Conversely, you have Jack Smith seeking those same charges. But you're talking about the justice system, so let's talk about it. You have Jack Smith, who with the same situation, actually not even the same situation, because Donald Trump is a former president allowed to have documents under the Presidential Records Act, and Jack Smith is trying to throw the book at Donald Trump. We've already seen a two-tier system of justice, and now you're watching it unfold with this guilty verdict.
We're seeing firsthand the most tyrannical behavior ever experienced. You have the leading candidate for president, not just the Republican Party, for president, and you're throwing charges on him, you're getting guilty verdicts because you got the judge in your pocket, you won't change the venue, you won't let him call expert witnesses to the stand. Sure, he's guilty on paper, but the dude's not guilty of anything. The only thing he's guilty of is not giving up, and I don't know how he continues to fight on, but we're all blessed because of it. But let's just do a little comparison here. How many people have been charged in the Epstein case? Zero? You guys have just been, what, twiddling your thumbs? Oh, well, we'll get to it later if we want to. What's going on with Hunter Biden? What's going on with Joe Biden? In all his dealings with Hunter? Nothing. I mean, here we have a person who was Democrat, but now is voting for Trump.
40-year Democrat who has turned away and walked away from the Democratic Party because of the way I was treated after my son was killed. You know, the way the party turned against me and they would not support me in my efforts. And also Alvin Bragg, the way he let two of my son's killers, walk.
So, I have a warning that I would like to extend to everyone here, and it's kind of two-layered. The first one is all hell is probably going to break loose during election season. The people on the left are willing to do anything and everything to make sure that Donald Trump does not get into office. That's pretty damn clear at this point. So, what happened last time? Oh, there was riots like crazy based off of BLM or, I don't know, somebody being a fairy, pretty much. Then we had COVID. We had lockdowns. We had numerous different things. If you aren't prepared mentally and physically right now, I would stop what you're doing and I would figure that out. Also, if you are not prepared in terms of items that you may need to defend yourself, your family, your neighbors, your community, your surroundings, this would be that wake-up call. This is not some game. They just convicted our presidential candidate for nothing. Zilch. Now, one of the things that you can make sure that you're physically prepared with is Black Forest supplements, who we love here. Y'all know I'm a huge proponent of NMN, and y'all know what the FDA is trying to do to this. They're trying to reclassify it as a drug so they have complete control over it. So, Black Forest came out with NMNH, which is just a molecule different. Does all the same stuff. This is an in-case scenario, but ultimately, what they're trying to do to Trump, they're trying to do to everybody. They're trying to control your mind, your thoughts, and your body, what you can ingest, or what you think you're ingesting, but you're actually ingesting with the crap they're putting in food nowadays. So, NMN and NMNH, They help replace NAD plus levels in your body, which is anti-aging. It helps moderate your weight. And I gotta be honest with you, I feel fantastic when I'm using this. So I asked them to give you all a killer deal again. For the next 48 hours, buy 2, get 1 free. We're gonna put the link below the video. Go stock up. So I think what we can get from this, and I'm talking to everyone, people on the left, the right, you've got a choice here. You can vote for freedom. You can be on the side of freedom, and whatever that means to you. Whether it means you dressing up like a dog and calling yourself a dog and the pronouns that are associated with dogs, or if you're a gun-loving American. Or you can vote for a kid toucher. A dude who doesn't even know half the time that he's president. A dude who can't even get through 2 sentences without sounding like he's got a speech impediment. A dude who has convicted his opponent on BS charges.
Can you tell us, sir, Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames you directly. What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign?
A dude who's put our economy in the trash, let our border be open, pretty much started World War III. Should we continue? I gotta tell you, if Trump doesn't win, our country will be gone. Whatever we think we love now about this country, it will be gone. Something to think about.